Cut it short.
We can't hear nothing.
Y'all can't hear it? Oh. You hear it now? You still don't hear nothing? That's crazy. You hear it now? You still don't hear nothing? You still don't hear nothing? You hear me talking?
Yeah, I hear you.
No. We'll just go into it.
Okay, well, we're just gonna go into it. We're live. Hey, people.
Let's go into it then.
Yeah. Can you hear us? Because you sound like you screaming like I'm but what up, people? We can't hear the music right now, and as y'all see, we are
bored up, man. It ain't even working.
Can you hear us? No, I'm talking about Breezy. Breezy can't hear us. I can tell the way he was talking, he couldn't hear us.
What we sound like?
Can you hear us?
Y'all still can't hear me?
No, we can hear you. You can't hear us.
Hold on, cuz.
I told you, Lance. I knew he couldn't hear us.
We still ain't good? So you can't hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you.
We just talked.
We can hear you.
We can hear you, Breezy.
Man,
Breezy obviously can't hear us.
Can you hear
All right, what about
us?
now?
Can you hear us?
Nothing.
As soon as we went live, it stopped working. Well, you can go into it.
I can hear you, D.
I know. What up, party people?
What about now?
We can always hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah. I got you.
Okay, well, if you can hear us, we're good then. We heard you the whole time.
When I brought you back down and brought you back up, I hear you.
Okay, good. Well, what up, people? We are live.
Sorry about that.
Say what?
I said, I'm sorry about that.
Nah, we good. We don't hear no music though, but it's all good. What up, people? We are here live. I gotta pull it up so I can see everything. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. We got something to talk about. I need y'all to understand. Tell a friend to tell a friend that iBall Radio is live. And my boy Christian Allen said, Breezy, don't touch nothing else. Don't touch nothing, Breezy. We good.
Hey, man.
Hey, young fella say, take your hands off. Hudson Athletics in the building. What it do, family?
What up, chat?
Everybody else, man. What up to the chat, y'all? iBall Radio is live, man. I gotta say, we gotta apologize to y'all for the last couple of nights, man. We hadn't been able to go live. We've been traveling up and down that interstate, man, trying to make it happen, watching games. It is now playoff time. It is win or go home time. So y'all know what that means, man. We are live and on location, bringing y'all all the happenings. And I didn't drop my articles, my stuff today from the games we watched last night. I was a little busy today, but I try to get that out tomorrow. But tomorrow night is a big night. Tomorrow night is a big night as a lot of area championships and sub-regional games for 1A through Class 6A will be going down on tomorrow night, man. We're going to talk about a couple of those. We also want to talk about the games we've seen throughout this week of area championships. And something that we can't say, some of y'all season is over, right? And before I say anything and introduce Breezy and Lance, I got to say this. If you don't follow us on iBallRadio.com or at iBall Radio across all social media platforms, you are missing out. Straight like that. I'm just going to tell you, it is so much content being dropped every day. But here's what I want to talk about real quick before we start this show. I put out a story post on yesterday, right? And like thousands of y'all looked at it, right? Views were, which I appreciate. But I got to say this. These post-game posts about my season ending, bro, give it a day or two. Some of y'all posting that ish before you leave the locker room. Y'all got 10 picks talking about 3 out. Y'all got the Rod Wave music behind it, and you just lost. Obviously, you don't give a damn about if you won or lost. You care about this social media clout and posting to make somebody hit like and be like, it's okay, man. Keep going, bro. You good, bro. Man, that irks me more than anything in this world right now is y'all social media garden tools looking for clout, posting that your season. Boy, we know your season over with. We just know you get smacked by 30. We know you done. We know you suck. We know y'all sorry. We don't need y'all to tell us that your season is over because obviously we know. Stop looking for clout. But with that being said, what up, everybody? Lance, I got Lance from Huntsville in the building. Breezy in the building. What up, fellas?
What up, cuz? You might need to put your hoodie on.
Hey, oh, that was a hoodie D Will moment. That was hoodie D Will. Come on, man.
You came out with the heater, bro.
Man, it just irks me, man. Did I see everybody 3 out, 4 out, 1 out, 2 out? Where? You out of opportunities. That's what you out of. There's no
fishing, cuz.
There's nothing cool about posting that you lost. When did losing posts become popular? That's what's killing me.
Wow.
But the floor is yours.
It's we've been talking all season about this time, getting ready for this time of year, and those people who put the work in over the summer, man, we've seen some beautiful stat lines starting to stack up for some recruits, and those that didn't work this summer, they talking about I'm out, and like we said, it's win or go home time, and I hope those that are already out are out in the gym already. Getting in the weight room, getting some shots up. I hope that's what out means, even though we know for a lot of y'all that doesn't. But I hope that it's motivation for you to prove something different next year. That's what.
Nah, man, damn that motivational speak, Lance. Y'all need to stop doing that clout chasing mess. Lance on here trying to give y'all motivation, saying no, you sorry. That's why you lost. Stop trying to act. You need something to give you something. No, you suck. Your team lost. You're out. You're no longer playing. Don't nobody want to see no 10 pictures with some videos and some Rod Wave music talking about how you lost and you lost by freaking 30 points. There's no highlight in a 30-point loss. How many times do I got to say that? I'm telling y'all, me and Lance had a conversation with somebody today. The reason I got me on this like this, okay?
Yeah, got it fired up.
Got me fired up because in that conversation, that person said, I am brutally honest. And when we started this podcast, when it was just a podcast, I was brutally honest. Then, as you grow and you expand and you get people to start supporting you, kind of like Paul Feinbaum say, they kind of try to change the platform, right? Nobody care about that, bro. I'm back. Listen, hold on, Breezy. I'm back. No.
Hey, you better put it on. Please put that on.
He's back. Y'all didn't want to see this person right here. Hoodie G Will is back. And I'm here to tell you that y'all suck is the reason you lost, right? Y'all are not that level. Y'all are in the DM. You got people calling me. Y'all got people telling me, hey, this guy's this. Wait till AAU season. Bro, I evaluate you during basketball season. If you suck during basketball season, you're going to suck during AAU season. I'm just here to tell you that, right? So my thing is, stop this narrative of, oh, I'm going to be better later. You weren't good now. Be good now.
You got to be good now.
That's what matters. Being good now is what matters.
Wow.
That's the truth.
Wow.
I'm sorry about that, Lance. Now, Lance, back to your positivity. Back to your positivity.
No. That's right, because these guys don't understand that, like, when you walk into that gym, there's people that are coming to that gym that can change your life. And so if you ain't showing up, your life ain't gonna change.
It's not gonna change, bro. Like, but to keep it honest, like last night we were able to step into the gym up in Huntsville. Well, I think that's 7A Area 7 area tournament. We got to watch the first round matchups between Huntsville High, who beat Grissom for the umpteenth time this season. And then we also got to see the game that we've been anticipating since Media Day back in end of October and November. Well, it was October 31st, Halloween, that Albertville Sparkman game. Right, one game we talked about that game a lot coming up, and it was a really good game, 3-point game. Sparkman ended up beating Albertville, ending their season 55-52. And just the conversations I was able to have with patrons, with coaches, with parents, with players, is that I don't think everybody grasps the importance of this time of the year, right? This time of the year is the most important time of your high school basketball career, right? A lot of you guys out there want to be recruited. You want to be evaluated. You want to have your name talked about in rooms that you're not in.
For sure.
You got to play in games that matter, right?
For sure.
You got to play in games that actually means something. So a college coach or evaluator like the ones you see on this screen, we're able to evaluate you at the highest level, right? Like I watched a lot of you guys play on a random Tuesday night in a game that didn't mean anything, whether you won or lost, outside of what the win-loss column did the check mark go into, right? We saw a lot of that, and we were able to evaluate you out of that. However, coaches ask me, and hopefully you guys got iBallRadio.com subscriptions and you're able to read these articles that we post on a daily basis. I can't evaluate you. Lance can't evaluate you off of, Chill Will can't evaluate you off of a mixtape, off of a random game that doesn't matter. We can say what we see, but to get a real true evaluation, I want to see you playing in games that matter. And there's nothing that matters more in basketball for your high school career than pursuing a state championship. And if you're not able to do that, guess what? You're not able to show everything that you got.
Because one of the number one questions that we get when colleges ask us about a kid, is he a winner? Is he competitive?
Mm-hmm.
Those are some of the first words that come out of colleges when they
That's what they want to
talk
know
to us about a particular player. Is he a winner? Does he have a competitive spirit about him? Is he a dog? Like actually, if that answers no, that conversation's over.
Yeah, real quick.
Because you know who's not a competitor? Somebody who posts that the season's ended and 3 is out, and it's the same night that you lost the game. That's not a competitor. That's not somebody who cares about winning. Right? If I lost and my season is over with, the last thing I care about is announcing it to the people. Bro, I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm in a state of depression for a couple of days.
For sure.
You know, like that's a competitor. A competitor is not somebody who's happy to win. A competitor is somebody who refuses to lose. And y'all are showing that you accept losing. I lost, but let me go get my clout. Let me go get my recognition. That's like somebody who in a 20-point loss starts posting a mixtape. You posting pictures from a game that you guys just lost. Where is the humility in that, right? Show me that you're a competitor. And a lot of you guys are not being recruited because you're not showing a competitive spirit. Coaches look at that and like, damn, they just lost. The coach ain't even left the locker room from giving the post-game speech. And y'all done already posted to social media. That's a garden tool. That's not a competitor.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this, sometimes I just want to watch the last 2 minutes of the game.
That's
that
it.
will show me if you're a competitor or not.
I want to see who's trying to go get it. Now, granted, I want y'all to understand. We watched a lot of basketball. We watch a lot of basketball. We were in person for a lot of basketball games this season, and we understand some of y'all teams just wasn't good, right? I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, you suck because you lost. No, I get that. Some of y'all just weren't good, or you were in an area where it was a bunch of other good teams. Like Albertville, they don't suck because they lost, right? Albertville was a really good team. If you pluck Albertville out of 7A Area 7 and put them in 7A Area 1, they win the area outright. They're the champion, right?
True.
That's a good basketball team. But you know what I saw from nobody from Albertville? We just lost Post.
Yeah. And they played a heck of a game.
A hell of a game, bro.
That was an exhilarating game last night, especially the last 3 minutes.
Those big shots that were made by Fulks, by Landon Howard played a hell of a game. That sophomore is extremely impressive, right? That is a very good looking sophomore. Fulks played a good game. For DeAndre Yancey played a good game, right? Like Landon Malone. I'm gonna tell you who played a good game last night, and he's another sophomore for Sparkman, Demarius Williams. Demarius Williams is a player. I'm here to tell y'all, Demarius Williams will be a name that will be talked about in the iBall Radio lottery rankings over the next 3 years. He is a guy that he is not getting enough credit because of how good Landon Howard is.
And I'll tell you this, you know why we're not surprised? Because places like Huntsville City Classic, we saw those guys start to bubble. We said they're coming. And so we saw people start to rise up in the December time frame. And look, here we are almost in March, and it's not surprising who the ones are, because we saw it start to happen in December.
Exactly. Now I gotta go to the chat. Hey, your boy Christian Allen said, Lance, you wrong again. Sparkman won. But listen, I gotta say this.
I lost too,
Christian. Hey, nephew, you can't let Breezy slide. Breezy picked Albertville too. I was the only one that picked Sparkman.
I just said I lost too.
Nah, but Christian Allen ain't call you out. I had to have nephew call you out.
Yeah.
I was the only one. Lone Wolf. Woo! I was the only one that knew what he was talking about and picked Sparkman.
I wrote mine in pencil, though.
Kudos to Coach Threadgill, man, after the media day, sending a note saying, we'll see. Hey, somebody that has that much confidence in their coaching ability and their kids and then proving it, hats off.
Yeah, man. Like I say, man, shout out Coach Threadgill. And let's be honest, man, Coach Threadgill, he got a lot of flack in his first year, right?
Yeah, he did.
A lot of flack.
He did. Yeah, he did.
You know, all type of erroneous reports, right? But he just stayed the course because he had confidence in himself that he could get it done, right? And him making it now to the regionals, they have made it to the regionals, bro. That's huge. That's big time.
A hell of a squad.
And here's the thing I want people to understand. That's Sweet 16. He's made it to the Sweet. Here's what I want. Here's what I want y'all to understand. There is not a lot of. Let me say it like this. I don't think we put enough emphasis. On winning early, right? Like we kind of look over area championships and regional appearances, and if you don't make it to the Final Four, win a state championship, you had a bad season. No, bro, winning the area, making it to regionals, that's a huge freaking accomplishment, bro. And those teams,
for sure.
Because ask a team that has lost, they'll tell you it hurts. Some of them, because a lot of them don't even care. They post it on social media. But the ones that care, let me tell you this. We got Christian Allen in the building, right? Nephew plays at Hazel Green, right?
Okay.
Hazel Green, who's we had picked to win that area. I think they're area 16, maybe, I think. 6A area 16, if I'm not mistaken. But we had them picked. I had them, and I'm sure y'all did too. I think we all picked Hazel Green.
Yeah,
Preseason up until now, we had Hazel Green winning. Hazel Green hosted the area tournament. End up losing to Lee Huntsville. Now they got to go on the road to play, right? That's a tough out. However, Hazel Green didn't have an unsuccessful season because they didn't win the area championship. They just got to go on the road and win. If they go on the road and win, guess what? We'll see them at regionals.
They gave Gadsden City their very first loss of the season.
Exactly.
Yeah, they did
exactly. We actually got somebody in the comments saying Gadsden City's gonna win the state championship.
Gadsden City gonna win the
Like, and here we go. And Hudson Athletics, our family Hudson Athletics in the building says, damn right it hurt. We did not make it. May Jemison was a team that was hot as fish grease. But if you lose that first area game, boy, it's over with. It's tough.
Yeah, for sure.
Tough.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm gonna tell you,
they beat Huntsville, 7A top 3 team in the state twice. At home and on the road, right? And they did that late in the season. So they were really rolling. But you ain't seen no post from Cortez Hudson talking about 24 out. He a sophomore. He ain't out nowhere. He'll be back. I saw a freshman the other day say 3 out. Out where? You got 3 more years to play. Your career ain't over, but you're just clout chasing.
Yeah, that's all that is. That's that social media stuff, cuz.
And
so
Christian Allen say
to
hey, hold on, Christian, who y'all got? Who does Hazel Green got in the sub-regional? Well, go ahead, Lance.
Going back to Sparkman for 1 second. During media day, we had not seen that Sparkman team assembled the way that they played in the fall. And
brought the whole team, too.
a little bit of my concern about Sparkman was those guards were super young, right? They had a lot to prove, and that area is thick. That area right there is thick. And just seeing their progression from that first game against Bob Jones to now, those guys have grown. They're no longer little sophomores or freshmen. Those guys are big-time players now.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, one thing you've seen, and we're going to get into this in a second in this episode, but one thing you've seen is the way the game changes once you hit playoff time. That bench gets short. Threadgill played a lot of freshmen throughout this entire season. He got 2 freshman point guards, and Jay Bird and the other one slipping my mind. It was on the tip. I should have said his first. But he got 2 freshman point guards that played a lot of minutes this year for him. Bro, they barely saw the court last night. I think one of them, Jalen Bird got a couple of minutes, right? You saw Coach Graves at Albertville Amari McNeil. They shrunk that bench, right? They shrink because, man, you can't be out there searching for it. You don't have the time to search for it. You got to be on point because if you lose, you go home. And you can't go home.
Sure. For sure.
And I go back to that big shot that Sparkman had in the Huntsville City Classic. And Williams, I saw him grow up in front of my eyes hitting that shot. I mean, you just saw him go from mid-season freshman almost, even though he was a sophomore, to now he's something to contend with.
I'm telling you, man, he's going to be a player, bro. He's going to be a player. But let's talk about that Hazel Green Coleman game coming up. They got to go on the road to play Coleman. I got Hazel Green in that game. And the reason that game I got Hazel Green, listen, I'm not poo-pooing Coleman, right? Coach Stu does a great job over there at Coleman. They got they got Cade Steiner. They got the big kid the big sophomore in the middle, right? But I just like Hazel Green. If Hazel Green comes out and plays a complete basketball game, right? I think when they got themselves in trouble, they don't play complete basketball games, right? If they're able to play a complete basketball games and shots fall, that team is contingent on their shots falling. because they got small guards, right?
Right.
They got small guards. If those shots aren't falling for those small guards, they're gonna be in a dogfight. We had that game against Gaston City. KJ Lee didn't shoot the ball well, but Austin Nance couldn't be stopped. RJ Hasbury was incredible.
Right.
So my thing is, if that team can come out and play a complete game on both ends of the floor, and with the referees being non-area referees from somewhere else, I got Hazel Green in that basketball game.
I like that.
Look at all the Huntsville folks. All the Huntsville folks saying we got Hazel Green. We know y'all got Hazel Green. Y'all so biased up there in Huntsville, but I rock with y'all.
They stick to their own.
Concern with the Hazel Green team because of some injuries they've had is what they're rocking with in the paint. And we know that Coleman's physical. They're from that Coach Stu team's gonna be tough.
They're gonna be tough, bro.
And Coach Stu's been there. Man, that's tough. And
I like Hazel Green.
That student section rocks out. They're gonna be there in full force. And to me, in that game, I think the X factor is Legend Martin.
Yeah.
Can he be tough enough to get those types of rebounds that they need when it's time to get a rebound? Because he's got to be that guy.
Terrence Short being out for the season really hurt their athleticism on the wing, right? Because he was a Energizer bunny and a bunny rabbit feet, right? Jumping out of his shoes. Mekhi Hammond is the same type of player, but Mekhi is not as tough, in my opinion, as Short is, right? So I think that toughness, like Cheese brings the toughness, right? On the inside. However, I think that missing Terrence Short is that missing piece that would have propelled Hazel Green to a state championship run. Not saying because they got a great coach. Crutcher's going to be able to maneuver those chess pieces to get them there, right? Because he got them this far. However, Lee is playing really good basketball. But here's the good part about Hazel Green, Lee, Coleman, Jasper, all those ones who are trying to vie for that spot to get to Wallace Hansville. Everybody else go to Jacksonville. Oxford, Gadsden City, all them in Jacksonville.
Sage Valley.
Murphy down here in Montgomery at Garrett Coliseum. You don't have to see those top teams until you get to Birmingham.
That's right.
So Hazel Green is in a really good position if they can get past this Coleman game, get to Wallace Hansville. I like their chances. Listen, I like Gardendale. I like Clay Chalkville, right? I'm not saying those aren't good. I like Muscle Shoals. I'm not saying those aren't good teams. But if you have to ask me, Coach D. Will, how you handicapping them games? I'm handicapping them games with Hazel Green as the favorite against any of those squads once we get to regionals.
I got no problem with that.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. Yeah, so I had a conversation with a couple people. Breezy, you remember last year, we were at Jacksonville State, sitting courtside right there in the middle at Radio Road, watching the Gadsden City Oxford game.
Right.
That
was a big
for the Elite Eight. To whoever won that game went to the Final Four. This year they're playing in the Sweet 16.
Wow.
The potential best game of the season in 6A will be played in the Sweet 16.
That's so unfair.
That's so bad, bro. I got some data.
Not a Sweet 16 game.
I got some data sent to me from the Coaches Association, Coach Elijah Garrison, where if they were to use the RPI rankings and reseed the teams going into sub-regionals, into regionals, and into the state championships, how those matchups would have came about. Bro, those would have been some awesome matchups. And you wouldn't have teams having to play each other for a fourth or fifth time to make it to Birmingham.
Yeah, that's tough.
So,
tough.
you know, what else y'all want to hear us talk about? What up, chat? Chat, tell us about some games, man. Y'all put some games in there that we can review right now, man. We just running through some stuff. We got Coach this Sunday. Well, I got to pause real quick, man, pay some bills. This Sunday, we will be at the Pelham Rec Center from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. for the PBA, that's Positionless Basketball Academy, AAU tryouts. It will be streaming live on iBall Radio, iBallRadio.com, iBall Radio YouTube page. So if you're a hooper out there and your season has ended, whether you're 6th grade through 10th grade, 11th grade, if your season is over and you want to come try out for PBA, Positionless Basketball Academy, that will be running on the Puma Next Pro circuit, come to Pelham Rec Center, 3 to 5 p.m. this Sunday, February 15th. Right now we got Coach Roger Davis, one of our coaches, one of our iBall Radio guys in the building, man, one of the top trainers in the state of Alabama, up-and-coming trainers in the state of Alabama. I've known this kid since he was probably in, about 3rd, 4th grade, bro, when he was running around Southeast Y, the smallest thing in the building, but had the most heart in that joint. Turned out to be a great basketball player. Had a couple of stops, but ended his career at Miles. Had his highlight moment when he dropped a big boy game on Kentucky on national TV, man. Thank you. What you had, 19 in that game, Raj?
I had 14.
14, but dropped a big time game on them, man. So, but that's him, man. Our guy, man. Our nephew to an iBall Radio. I'm gonna call him one of our trainers, one of our coaches, and now coaching with PBA this upcoming summer on that junior EYBL and Puma Next Pro circuit. Our guy, Roger Davis. Breeze, you got some hand clap? There we go, man.
Appreciate it.
No doubt, Raj. What's up, nephew? How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good. How about y'all? Feeling good, making it through.
No doubt, man. So holla at us, man. You're going to be rocking with PBA this summer, man, coaching on that Next Pro and Junior EYBL circuit, helping out Coach D and those guys over there at Positionless Basketball Academy. Tell me how you got linked up with them, man, and what made you want to jump into the coaching realm?
Well, I've been wanting to do AU for a good little while, but me and Coach D, we've been seeing each other, but we ain't ever just talked at the time. But then the last trials, I was there too, and we just shot it up. And, I just, felt the vibe, it was good energy too. So, and I seen myself with the program and then, just trying to get everything going too. So I feel like it's a good start, for get everything going. So that's why.
No doubt, man. That's why I say, man, getting your feet wet into that coaching game, doing that AAU thing, man. Tell me, like, you play high level AAU. You've been out there before. You ain't too far removed from the game, right? And you train some of the best athletes, some of the best players in that Birmingham area. Kind of talk about your how you've been doing in getting your business started and training and getting into now coaching a whole team.
Well, I think, really, I've been around the game a long time. So I think it's just my passion for the game. And then, just I'm all for the people. So I think with that being said, it's just like, just being in the gym with them guys, it just feel different, and I just love their energy, love the way they work and stuff too. And then knowing I can, bring them to the table too, like, cause they already can play too. But it's some things, everybody can always increase and level up too. So I think that's probably one of the main things too. And then, but yeah, leading into that and just coaching anyway too. I just love being around the game of basketball. So it just seems like I can do for the youth too. So I'm just all for the people really. So.
No doubt about it. So I gotta say, like, you came out, you're part of the iBall staff, man. Came out and did a great job at our last Elite Skills Camp, man. Really giving those guys the game. When you got done playing, what was it about? Did you know what you wanted to do, or you were just like, all right, what's my next move?
So I'm being a coach. So at the time, I was going through little health problems at the time too, like especially like from West Alabama when I went through that COVID year, it affected my playing style too. So I did pretty okay too, but I left and then I went to Miles. Everything was going good, played in Kentucky, all this stuff too. But probably like after my 5th or 6th game, I went through like health crisis, like breathing problems, all this stuff like that too, chest pains and stuff too. So I really can perform like I want to. And I wasn't playing that much anyway too, because like I barely could go at the time. So that's why I tell all the kids now too. Like honestly, like if I was still playing, I would have never been doing what I'm doing right now. Like I would have never, met everybody too. So it really played a part of me too. So and then at the time when I did get back healthy, I was good and I started back, trying to get back into it. I really went in the gym for myself like I wanted to. So I ended up going back to Miles the 2023 year, I think. And I really just went back to reach my goal because like I was only like 15 points away from 1,000 points. So I was like, I was just gonna go back and just do that. And so I did that like probably like the 4th or 5th game. I wasn't playing that much in that too. Because at the time I was working at the school where I'm at now too, and I was trying to come back to practice and stuff too. So I just tried to make it work too. So at the time I just told the coach at the end, like after I did, it was like probably end of December. And then that was it. I reached the goal. So I was like, you know what, I can live with that because so I did that. So
listen, that's an interesting story, man. And kind of I just wrote an article earlier this week about the hype don't last, right? And I need everybody. It's a free article on iBallRadio.com right now. It's an editorial piece, and I gotta admit, it's probably some of my best work I've done since I left the radio station and since I left in reporting news, right? Kind of talk to these kids about, and I'm sure you had these conversations with the kids that you train. Because like I say, you train some of the top names in the Birmingham area. Kind of talk about that message to them of the hype doesn't last, right? Like you had all of this hype going in, you were playing, and then at the snap of a finger, everything changes. It's all over with. Kind of talk about your message to those kids when you're explaining to them, hey, this thing can be over with at any time.
Yeah. So like it can be over any second too. Like you never want to take that for granted too. Like, everything can go good like right now too. But like you said, a split second, like anything can change too. So like I say never get too complacent. Like I always stay humble too, because like you never know what can happen too. So like, and you still want to stay hungry too, but you never want. I feel like you got to keep God first regardless too. But like some stuff can be under your control too. So it's like I would just stay prayed up too, and just just be yourself at the same time too. Cause like you just never know really though. So like it's scary at the same time too. But never take that for granted. Just always be consistent, just hungry about everything you do. But never take no days off. You just gotta stay committed really. So stuff like that.
Lance, what you got?
Right.
So talking about the AAU circuit, and so many times parents start this time of year jockeying their kid for certain positions with maybe certain brands, if you will. In your own journey, how do you feel like in your journey and now coaching that the brand really matters over what you are truly getting out of wherever you decide, whatever team you decide to be with? Because some of the brand names are people fall in love with those, and we Derek and I had a conversation today with a very high level scout, and we were talking about this similar thing about how so many parents chase that big logo that they can wear on the sleeve, right? But a lot of times it's the scout's job to find you wherever you are. You just have to prove it. So in your own experience, how much do you feel like finding the right fit for you for your summer team versus just trying to get the biggest logo that you can put on your sleeve?
Right. So I can say, I honestly, that name stuff really don't mean nothing to an extent too, because like a lot of people try to get like the best guys too, but it's only so much like too. At the same time, you're really trying to develop guys too, to get the best of their ability too. Like it ain't all about you. So you're doing it for the kids too. And I feel like some people doing it for themselves really, and they ain't supposed to be like that. So I just see stuff. That's why I'm loving being with PBA too. Like because like we're talking to Coach D and stuff too. Like about developing kids too at the same time too. Like you can always say you got the best guys too, but at the end of the day too, like are you really getting them better too, or you just kind of using them too? So so I feel like that too. So I look at all the stuff like that too. So I'm all about development anyway too. So, you know, you ain't gotta have the best guys too, but like that jersey, that brand, it really don't mean nothing too. You want to see like the long run, you know, progress. So
hey man, that just falls into it. I'm gonna say it again. That falls into the article that I dropped yesterday. The hype doesn't last. Just because your jersey says EYBL or Puma or just say the Fusion or Pro One, and Breeze got the Pro One gear on right now, right? Whatever it is, that logo means nothing if your personal development doesn't meet expectations. Right. If your development doesn't meet expectations, I don't care what logo you had on your jersey during that summer or what circuit you played on. It's not going to work for you. You can go play for Coach Roger and Coach D at PBA and get the same scholarship that somebody that played for Pro One got.
Right.
It is possible if you put the work in, and here's the IE, if you're good enough. You have to be good enough. Right? The hype can only get you so far, but what you can do, your sustainability, your ability is what's going to get you there.
Right. You got to be committed.
You got to be committed. So Raj, tell me, man, what's it like working with those? We see you in the gym with a lot of guys. We see you in the gym with JJ Nelson. We see you in the gym with Keegan Johnson. We see you in the gym with a bunch of guys that can really play in the Birmingham area. What's it like being a part of those guys' development?
I honestly, like, you know, it really kind of just made my day. Like, it's everything too. Like, you know, them guys, they hungry. Like them guys right there you just named, like, they hungry. Like, they don't, like, in the gym, they know we don't play no games. Like, they hungry. Like we get straight to it. So it just, you know, it just look different too. So it like, I just love their work. You know, them good guys, good kids, you know, like, and then it's bigger, like, okay, like, I know I'm training them and stuff like that too, but like, I feel like we get in that relationship too now, like, we can talk about different things, like, everything ain't all about basketball too. You know, you got everything in life and stuff too. Like, I just text, matter of fact, just text JJ just a little while too, just checking on him and stuff like that too. So it's bigger than all that stuff. So
and like Raj, we were able to do that with y'all because you came up in a time at Southeast Y when me and Brian first started BWBA, right? And we were in the gym every day, training guys, doing camps, and y'all gotta understand this back in 2007, 2008, right? This years ago, right? And you were just one of those kids that we took under our wing because we were like, I remember, Raj, I'm gonna take y'all back. Chat, y'all gonna have to excuse me, Lance Breed. I gotta go back to this story. We in the back gym of Southeast Y one day. And Roger, do you remember, I can't remember his name. He was a big kid, he was in your grade, but he ended up leaving and going to Atlanta that year. And like when y'all were in like the 5th or 6th grade, he was a big ass kid, bro. I cannot. But anyway, you were driving baseline. I might have video of this. I'm standing on the baseline. You shot a floater over him, and he fouled the ish out of you, bro. And Roger was little, y'all. Y'all gotta understand. Roger was little young, and he took a hard. And I was standing there. I was like, ooh. But he dropped it, and he jumped up and flexed. I was like, "Oh, this little boy got something different in him. Right? He got something." And eventually, he ended up playing for us at Lanier, averaging over 20 points a game in high school, pushing us to a regional final. Right? And I just want to say, man, PBA got a good one in getting Roger Davis. We're blessed at iBall Radio to have this long-lasting relationship with him, and now have him training and helping our kids when we have our camps and things that we do. But Raj, man, I say good luck this year with PBA, man. Kind of tell everybody about what's going on this Sunday for tryouts at the Pelham Rec Center.
Oh yeah, you know, PBA, you know, what's going down Sunday at Pelham Rec 3 to 5. You know, everybody come out. You know, we're gonna get straight to it. You know, gonna be good energy. You know. We just ready, you know, and just see what everybody can do, you know. So play some games, you know. We're gonna get to it. So
no doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. There he is, man. I got, man, my nephew, Roger Davis, man, the coach at PBA Positionless Basketball Academy. Like he said, tryouts will be this Sunday, February 15th at Pelham Rec Center from 3 to 5 p.m. If you haven't signed up now. You can hit PBA on Instagram or any of their social media. You can hit Coach Roger Davis at Skills with Coach D on Instagram. Hit him up. Let them know y'all want to be a part. Let them know you want to come try out this Sunday. iBall Radio will be in the building, documenting the whole thing, man, streaming it live across all of our platforms. So make sure y'all tap in. Go ahead, Lance.
So one last thing, Coach, while we got you. D and I were talking about y'all's organization, and he just asked me, so what do you think? And I love people that have a plan. And everybody that I've ever talked to from your organization, they have a plan. So if there's parents or athletes that are looking for something that has it figured out and knows how to get you there, these guys have a plan. They got a purpose. And if you have the want to and desire, I bet these guys can figure it out for you.
Yes,
No
sir.
doubt.
Definitely.
And we got some big stuff coming up, man. We got iBall Radio and PBA. We working on something real big for the Hoopers in the state of Alabama coming up very soon. Like it's gonna happen right now, this spring and summer. Be on the lookout for that, man. We'll be announcing that real soon, man. So stay tuned for more collaborations between iBall Radio and PBA, man. But hey, Raj, appreciate you, Coach D, man.
Yes, sir.
No doubt about it, man. No doubt we'll see you this Sunday from 3 to 5 p.m., man, at Pelham Rec Center.
Okay, we on. I see you.
No doubt. There
Appreciate
he is, man. Coach Roger Davis, man, from Positionless Basketball Academy and iBall Radio, man. We appreciate him tapping in with us, bro. But hey, man, we got questions in the chat, right? Got questions in the chat. No. It's for I asked the question prior to Roger coming on for asking about what games y'all want to hear us talk about. The game that popped up in the chat right now, which I think is going to be a hellified game, bro.
Right.
Huffman versus Mountain Brook.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. That is a sub-regional cross game. Now, let me say this. Huffman and Mountain Brook have been two teams in 6A that have flown under the radar all year long. Right? It hadn't been a lot of fanfare behind either one of those teams, right? Neither one of those teams have had a bunch of, well, let's say it. They didn't bring iBall Radio out to do a game of the week, right?
Yeah, okay.
You know, and if you miss that opportunity, you miss that opportunity, right? You ain't get as much publicity because of it, right? But I will say this, man. Those are two teams that are former state championship teams. Right? With state championship coaches. That's going to be a hellified game, bro. And I'm going to ask y'all right now, and I'm going to ask the chat also, who y'all got, Huffman or Mountain Brook? Like, don't listen. They got Antonio Hill, one of the top 2028 players at Huffman in the state of Alabama. He may very well be a top 10 player in the state of Alabama in the class of 2028. We know Mountain Brook has Trey Davis, who is the younger brother of Ty Davis, who is the son of Coach Tyler Davis, who Trey seems like he's been at Mountain Brook since he was in 4th grade playing. Seems like he's been there forever. I think he's signed with Maryville, if I'm not mistaken. I think he signed with Scouts Maryville, Division II school. Who do y'all got in this basketball game?
I'm going Mountain Brook just because anytime this year that Mountain Brook has suffered a loss, for some reason that really fires them up, and they're coming off of being wounded. And, that system has worked in the state of Alabama over and over and over again. And I know Huffman has some talent.
Hold on, stop. Wait, Lance. The game is Gadsden City versus Huffman tomorrow at 6. We had a correction in the chat. Somebody asked, they typed in the wrong thing. Gadsden City versus Huffman tomorrow. Oh, I got
Gadsden City.
Oh, that's different. Yeah,
but here's the thing, bro. Let's keep it 100. Gadsden City haven't been playing their best basketball the last couple of weeks.
No, but they still tough.
In my opinion, they have one of the best players in the state.
No, I hadn't seen the highlights. Send them to me. Send them to my DM, simply me 1908. I hadn't seen the highlights. They said it was a controversial game. If it was last night, I hadn't seen it because we were out ourselves last night. But yeah, send me the highlights to the DM.
This time of year, the best players rise to the top, and Gadsden City's got a dude.
Yeah, I got Gadsden City, bro.
Yeah, I got Gadsden too.
I like Huffman. Like I say, I like their pieces. I like their coach. Like I say, they've been there, done that. But I think Gadsden City is a different animal right now.
Right.
Chill Will calling in. Chill Will, we don't have the call-in line hooked up. And he probably won't call in nowhere. He probably called and tell me something completely different. But
you can hit the link.
Yeah, he can hit the link, but he ain't. He in North
let
Carolina.
Me ask you something,
oh, yeah.
Coming off that call and several calls that we've had this week, and so many people are fixated upon getting in line for their AAU team this summer. After that call that got you fired up today, how important do you feel like it is that they align themselves with, say, the top team in the Southeast versus going with somebody that's going to make them do the work?
Meaning in AAU?
Correct.
I got a split. I'm split on that, to be honest with you. It depends on where you're at in your journey. Okay, let me say it like that. If you are somebody who has motion, it might behoove you to go play on a more recognizable team. If you're somebody with no motion, you need to play.
You need to get on the court. Yep.
You need to be on the court logging minutes, right?
Yeah.
Like
MTG.
the most important thing is minutes per game. Like, don't go play for a shoe team, because most of them pay for play anyway. Don't go play for a shoe team or that's running on a shoe circuit just to sit on the bench, dog. Right? And I'm gonna give y'all some game. And it's a lot of people that ain't gonna want to hear this, right? Especially a bunch of AAU programs. Bro, if you're on a team that got more than 8 or 9 players, 10 max, you wasting your time. The summer is not about anything but playing. If you're not playing, you're not getting better and you're not getting seen. Don't matter. We're not talking about, I got in the game and hit 2 3-pointers. Dude, you play 8 minutes in a 40-minute game or a 32-minute game or a 36-minute game. You play 8 minutes. That's not playing, right? It's all about development. Here, newsflash, parents, players, the summer is for development. The summer is for development. You show what you can do from November to March. That's when you prove who you are as a basketball player, right? From March until August, you're developing, getting yourself ready for the next November, not the other way around. So all these parents and coaches that's hit me up, hey, coach, wait till you see him in AAU. Bro, I'm here to tell y'all, I ain't gonna watch him in AAU. I'm not coming to look. I don't give a damn. I'm not caring. I will track your progress, but I don't give a damn if you win or lose or had 20 points in an AAU game. That means absolutely nothing to me. Can you average 20 points or 15 points for your high school team and playing games that matter and help them win basketball games? Because here's newsflash, people, again. College coaches care about players that can help them win. They don't care about a player who can score a bunch of points. If you can't help me win, I will not recruit you. Period.
That's important.
That's extremely important. It's, can you help a team win? And if you can go and develop in the summer doing AAU, catch you some buzz, and then go help your high school team win, bro, you will get recruited. I promise you will get recruited. But if you average 8 minutes a game, 3 points a game, and go play on AAU circuit averaging 25, bro, you're going to be at the end of your high school career, no offers, nowhere to go, working at Amazon. I'm just keeping it 100. Shout out to all the people that work in Amazon. No shot at you. I'm just giving an example, meaning your basketball career will be over before it even started.
That's right. That's right. And, you know, my thing that goes along with that we've been talking about, you know, all these people saying 3 out and all that type of thing. And it's a mindset thing. Like you said, like, I got the hoodie, I got the backpack, whatever. But like at the end of the day, if you're not developing in the summertime to do what it takes so that you can shine when the lights are brightest at a Huntsville City Classic, at a region at Wallace State, at the Birmingham Jefferson. You can take that hoodie and that backpack and burn it.
Burn it. Burn it.
Burn it. Dang,
burn
okay.
it.
Yeah,
It don't matter.
Throw it in the fire.
Man, get your priorities together, man. Parents, get your priorities together, man. Like, if you're looking for high school fame and hype, right? That's it. Hercules. If that's what you're looking for, fine, right? But I'm a straightest for the folks in the chat that wasn't here earlier. And shout out to Jose Steiner 79. Appreciate it, man. But here's the thing I'm gonna tell y'all like this. If you haven't read The Hype Doesn't Last on iBallRadio.com, go read it right now. Leave the live or pull it up on another device and read that article. It has 4 examples in there. Greedy Williams, Antoine Burnett, Barry Dunning Jr., and Cam Crawford. 4 players from the state of Alabama. All 4 had different starting points. All 4 had to take winding roads to get to where they are right now. It's not linear. Your journey will not be linear. It's not going to happen. Right? It's not going to be a straight line. You got to be able to have persistence. You got to have trust in yourself, and you got to continue to work. You have to continue to develop to get to that next level, bro. So if you're not willing to take the adversity that's going to come with this, because people, I'm here to tell you, it will be adversity. If you're not willing to deal with the adversity and fight through it, bro, you just out here to tell a lie when you get older to talk about the player that you once were, when everybody who saw you play knew you weren't nothing. And I know some people out there right now that's out there calling themselves scouts and evaluators that were, I almost cussed, that were nothing in high school. But now all of a sudden, they're the guru of telling you what you need to do. Be careful about that, bro.
You know,
Coach Spoon in the building. What up, Coach? Pokey Cotton in the building. What up, Coach?
What up, Coach?
Take 1 second to say this. So close to the end of regular season, I had a conversation with a young man, 6'6" freshman. He wasn't complaining about his coach, his playing time, nothing. He just said, "Coach, I want to work." I said, "I got you. Start showing up every day. We're going to put in 2 hours." Not one social media post. Not one nothing. Just showing up for 2 hours and putting in the work.
Hey, hold on. Time out, Lance. I don't mean to cut you off. But Coach Spooning, hey, listen, send us the gear, baby. You send us the gear, we'll rock it.
Extra large.
They talking about you need a better hoodie, Breezy.
Extra large.
Hey,
I'm just black.
Hey, I'm a large. I'm a large. Coach Spooning, send us the gear, baby. We rocking it on show. For sure. Go ahead, Lance. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's all good. I'm just saying, this man wasn't complaining about AAU, wasn't complaining about high school, wasn't complaining about nothing. He just said, "Can we work?" I said, "You show up, I'm going to show up for 2 hours every day." Didn't complain, hadn't quit, just said, "Give me more. And every day I give him a mantra. And yesterday the mantra was, "If it is to be, it's up to me." Meaning it ain't up to nobody else. If you want it to happen, you got to look yourself in the mirror.
Right.
For sure.
So, man, throw us some more, more games, man. What games going down tomorrow night that y'all want us to talk about? Y'all want us to break down, man? It's a lot of sub-regional games in the 7A area championships that are going down tomorrow. I got to talk about a game last night that it was shocking to me, bro. And that was in 7A. I think they're area 3. And that was Dothan versus Carver Montgomery.
Yeah.
Bro.
Shocking.
That area came down to a 3-way tie and had to go to a coin flip between Enterprise, Dothan, and Carver Montgomery. Enterprise ended up winning the coin flip. Carver Montgomery got beat by Dothan last night by 30. 30.
It made me look crazy.
Major, because Lance picked him. Hey, Christian Allen finna be on your ass because he always say
On your ass.
He always say you look. He always say you wrong, Lance. But yeah, like Carver couldn't win. Carver can't win outside of Montgomery. They beat Enterprise at Carver. They beat Dothan at Carver, right? However, they got beat by 30 last night, bro. That's unacceptable for a team that was tied for first in the area.
How can Jackson Olin only score 17 points in a high school basketball game?
Jackson Olin is bad though, bro. We saw them at the Birmingham ball. They're bad. They
no,
remember
you gotta use it. You said sucks. You can use that one.
Yeah, that's a bad basketball team. But somebody else said Lee versus Jasper. Honestly, Joe Steiner 7-9. Bro, I got Lee in that basketball game. And Jasper coach does a great job. Jasper's not as good as they were last year after losing the big kid, after losing Royan Spears to Minor. They're just not the same team. Now, they still got the shooter in what's my kid name in the 2028 kid? The left-hander that's shooting that thing from the parking lot.
Little sophomore kid.
Hold on, cuz. Breaking news coming through right now. Hoover lost to Vestavia.
Wow.
Hoover, Keegan. There you go. Keegan Keaton.
Yo, yeah,
Bro,
Keegan. Oh, yeah, he a shooter.
Hold on. Let's give Lance. Hey, Christian Allen. Hey, Christian nephew, you got to give Lance his props.
Oh my God.
Hoover just lost to Vestavia. And if I'm not mistaken, Jackson Sheffield was out allegedly with a broken finger, broken hand, but he has a hard cast on his arm. And I didn't watch the game tonight because we're sitting here on live and I was trying to pull some stuff up. I need to be watching it right now. But without Jackson Sheffield, it's a wrap for Hoover, bro. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
I agree with that.
I don't have no faith in them winning no basketball games if Jackson Sheffield is not available with that squad that they got right now.
That's a terrible time to hurt yourself.
Right. And with him,
lost,
bro, I don't see him wanting to come back either. I'm just saying, bro. Like, because that wasn't. I'm trying to get to these playoff basketball on my NFHS. But y'all go ahead, man. Let me pull this up.
So while you're doing that, Lee is trending the right way.
Right.
They have a really good coach in Greg Brown, and they got a couple really good players. Chase Stewart his mid game is crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And like you say, it's Greg Brown, man. Like, let's keep it real. It's Greg Brown. Greg Brown's a legend in this thing. Been doing it a very long time. Got a kid playing in the NBA who just got traded to the Indiana Pacers, right? Like, so he knows what he's doing, right? So I that's a scary team. That's a very scary team. I got you, coach. I got you. He said Jasper is different and just as good. Y'all don't go to sleep on them. We got you, Joe Steiner 7-9. Listen, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm asleep right now. Jasper gonna have to wake me up. Right? They gonna have to wake me up. And playing against Lee is gonna be tough.
At Lee.
That's what I'm saying. Like, losing to Coleman and having to go on the road to play Lee at Lee. But here's the other thing about that. Lee's playing good basketball now. They have been a roller coaster. And here's the thing. I heard last night that Michael Stanford didn't play in that basketball game. Right? If I'm not mistaken, I don't think Mike Stanford played.
I think he did.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay. I was told Mike Stanford didn't even play. But and I hadn't watched that. I hadn't went back and watched that film yet. Like I say, it's so many games going on, man.
Yeah.
That's why we got
to keep up.
That's why we lean on the chat to tell us stuff, man. Like, so when y'all give us information, man, give us the right information, damn it. Hey, Lance.
So
Christian's like, he said you probably still had Hoover.
He on your ass.
So what do you think about James Clemens winning the
Hold on. I just got update that they say that Jackson Sheffield will be back on the 23rd for region play.
Wow. Okay.
So let me ask you this. I need to pull up those regions. Do they have to play Huntsville High first game now?
Well, if Huntsville High wins tomorrow, that would be correct.
Wow.
If
they play Sparkman tomorrow.
If for some reason, which I don't see it, well, what I've heard is and then correct me if I'm wrong, but there's some dudes at Huntsville High School sick with the flu.
Yeah, Michael Stanford didn't play. That was correct. Okay, he didn't play last night. Okay. Yeah. But you go ahead, Lance, what you say?
But if for some reason Sparkman is able to pull something off there at Huntsville, Hoover would play Sparkman.
So let me ask you. Let me ask you. Let's talk a little something real quick, okay?
Because David Harrison is out.
David Harrison's out sick. He should be back by region play. Let me ask you this. Let's talk about something. Do you want to win that game? I get it. You want to be area champs. You want to cut down the nets. You want to hoist the trophy. You want to be known as a 2025, 2026 area champs. But does Hoover scare anybody? Does Hoover put fear in the hearts of Sparkman or Huntsville High?
Well, I think they're like the Alabama football, right? Just because they show up, they have a little bit of advantage in your mind, whether they're good or not. Now I don't think
last year.
I don't think Schweers is thinking that way.
Right, he don't care.
He wants to win every game he can possibly win, and there ain't nothing wrong with that either.
Right, and you should want to win every game. Don't get me wrong. But I will say, so that's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah,
especially with Hoover just losing. They asked about the Oxford Minor game, and as high as I've been on Minor, that I was at that game the other night when they lost to Homewood. That was a huge loss, bro. Minor losing that basketball game really hurt their chances of advancing.
Right.
Having to go to Oxford, who in my opinion is the favorite in Class 6A. I picked Oxford preseason, and I'm sticking with that pick right now. I picked between I slept on Gaston City a little bit. I thought their lack of size was going to hurt them. And now the latter part of this season, it is hurting them. And I'm pretty sure if you talk to Coach Graves, he will admit to that, right? But I think Minor's in a situation now having to go to Oxford. I just don't see how they win that basketball game.
That's tough.
Yeah, Jalen Alexander is just a matchup problem. Even if he doesn't have it going scoring, he can do so many things. And I mean, I've seen him play quite a bit this year. If it's not transfer portal, I think he goes even higher than Belmont.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that kid as the floor general of that team, and I don't think they lose a game the rest of the year.
And here's the thing. Marcus Perry Jr. is the X factor. If you ask me, and people might disagree with this, I think Marcus Perry Jr. is the best prospect on that team. Right? And I agree with Coach Spoonie. Who said it? Hold on, let me go back and see, make sure I say who said it. LaShawn Sharp said Oxford is not big either. They're not.
Right. No, they ain't.
They bigger than Gaston City. Like, I think Jacoby Sharp might be their tallest player at 6'3".
Yeah.
Right? Like, no, Oxford isn't big, but Marcus Perry Jr. plays much bigger than his 6'4", 6'5" size.
And Lasson can jump out the gym.
Chris Lasson is got the Stretch Armstrong's Inspector Gadget long arms. Right?
Right.
You know what I mean? So, No, we're not sleeping on Jacoby Sharp. Don't go there, LaShawn Sharp. Don't go there.
Oh,
We ain't.
ever.
We've never slept. We the ones
I just
who
said
ranked
Gaston
him.
City
Hold
got
on.
that dude.
Hold on. 3 years ago, we were the first ones to put him in the iBall Radio lottery rankings. When nobody knew his name, people were asking. When I put him in number 14, people were like, "Who's Jacoby Sharp?"
I remember that.
Remember that? We got flat on this show because they didn't know who Jacoby Sharp was. But we had already seen him, so we ain't sleeping on him. Please believe that. We've been on him for years, and he's really, really, really good. Just like Oxford more, right?
Yeah, Oxford's good.
I like Oxford more, right? This year, right? And you know, that's going to be a revenge game in that Sweet 16 if all things play out the way they're supposed to play out. Now, Coach Hill at Minor got a squad: Royan Spears, Carmelo Burris, KJ Benefield, and they got a dude too in Isaiah McClain.
Yeah,
they can win that basketball game.
Yeah, they can.
Right? They can win that basketball game. I just think Oxford has too much.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Now, somebody said Shades Valley is a force to be reckoned with. Now, we had Shades Valley in what was that? End of November, early December. I think it was November. When we had Shades Valley versus Clay Chalkville. Yeah, that was Shades Valley versus Clay Chalkville, right? Yeah. And I actually saw when I was at the Homewood minor game the other night, I actually saw Colton Jeffers and his dad at the game, right?
Right.
And Colton Jeffers is a really, really good player on the inside for Shades Valley. And Shades Valley got a dude. Jeremy Chapman is a dude, right?
Yes.
So I'm not sleeping on them. It's just the path that they have to take to get there. It's going to be tough for me to pick them on. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel you.
It's going to be tough, bro. It's going to be tough.
I feel you.
Somebody said Minor with the upset. Okay. All right. Listen, I ain't mad at it. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it.
It's a game of runs.
Well, it's a game of runs. It's gonna be tough.
So
right?
Switch over there to the 7A area with James Clemens coming out over there.
You love that North Alabama, don't you, Lance?
Hey, I think James Clemens has got something.
Do you? They haven't been playing really good basketball to me.
I'm just telling you. What I'm telling, just like look at that track that they have. You know, just like Florence had last year. That little track that they have is almost the same one as Florence. Like there's not a lot of folks to impede them.
True. Because who do they have to face in Wallace Hands?
Like Tuscaloosa County, Hillcrest,
Thompson,
yeah.
Because I think Thompson beat Tuscaloosa County last night by 2, if I'm not mistaken. No, they beat Hillcrest.
So
they beat Hillcrest last night.
Second in that area.
Hillcrest is out because Thompson beat Hillcrest last night.
So they play Tuscaloosa County.
JC, he said JC lost. I just got in the chat that JC lost. I thought they beat Florence last night.
They did.
JC girls lost. The boys won, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boys. I think the boys beat Florence last night. Yeah, and Austin, and then Bob Jones beat Austin last night.
Yeah, Bob Jones.
Bob Jones and James Clemens.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Ty Pace had 39 points last night.
Yeah, he did.
Let's put that out there. Ty Pace had 39 last night in that area semifinal game.
He's a tough one, man. Like sometimes he can get on a heater, and then sometimes he doesn't even show up.
Right.
He showed up last night.
And it's all about opportunity. If he doesn't have it going, Coach Starkey doesn't really go with it. Because if I'm not mistaken, he doesn't start. We saw him at the Huntsville City Classic. I don't think he started.
But he's best when he's like kamikaze, man. Like kamikaze Ty Pace is really good.
Right, exactly. Yeah, Jacksonville, the toughest region in 6A and 7A. Right.
Yes, sir.
I will say this now. Auburn lost last night to Opelika and is out.
Everybody had Auburn winning some games.
Except who?
Me.
I told y'all that Auburn was not like that.
I never picked the Auburn.
I told y'all Auburn was not like that. And I caught flack in the DM and in the chat saying I was
they would at
hating on
least
Auburn.
beat Opelika, to be honest. I at
Bro,
least thought they'd beat Opelika.
How you lose to Opelika, bro?
Yeah,
that's tough.
Come on, man.
I don't even think they got a winning record, do they?
Who, Auburn?
Opelika.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't have it in front of me, but to sit here and look at that area and that region. Now, I don't think anybody who's coming out of that area is winning anyway. Central Phoenix City, shout out Coach Steve Rogers. They had a remarkable season. I think they went 5-1 in the area, winning that area, hosting the area tournament. They're probably going to get to the regionals if they can win their sub-regional matchup. But I don't see any of those teams coming out of there, either, whether it's Auburn or Opelika. Whether it's Opelika or Central Phoenix City. I don't see any of them being able to deal with Dothan or Enterprise.
So tomorrow, Dothan and Enterprise play for the area final?
Correct. Area championship is Dothan and Enterprise tomorrow night at Dothan. At Enterprise.
That's going to be a good rematch.
You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a really good rematch.
That's going to be a good game.
Yeah. And I'm just going to be honest. I got Dothan in that basketball game. I had Dothan against Enterprise when we had the iBall Radio game of the week at Enterprise, Dothan Enterprise. I had Dothan winning that game.
Especially if they play like they did last night.
Nah, Coach Burkett left Central. They got Coach Steve Rogers is the head coach of Central Phoenix City. He left Tallahassee to come over.
So who won down south? Daphne, Fairhope? Who won in that?
I think Fairhope won last night. I'm not sure who won the Baker game. But I know Fairhope won. But nobody's scared of Fairhope without Jackson Gully. All right.
So 3A, how's that shaping up with Hill County, Madison, or Montgomery Academy? They gonna meet in Montgomery?
Yeah, Montgomery Academy plays. I think they won their area championship last night. They blew out St. James. I think they were going ice skate through their region or area anyway. So that it's a big game tonight. It's a big game tonight in 3A. Glenwood versus Midfield. Glenwood, who has the freshman sensation playing for them right now, who, in my opinion, is the number one player in class of 2029 in Braylon Alexander, right? Can Braylon Alexander go have an incredible game against Midfield, right? And get Glenwood over the hump and knock Midfield out of the realm of making it to the regionals? That would be huge, because right now I got that region being Lee Scott, Midfield, Hill County, and Montgomery Academy, right?
That's probably the toughest region in the state.
That's the toughest 3A region in the state.
Yeah,
it might be the toughest region. Like you say, Lance, it might be the toughest region regardless of classification, right? I know people in the chat talking about 6A Jacksonville, that Northeast region, Jacksonville, 6A, 7A, but ain't none of them got to go through the Central at Alabama State like 3A with Hill County, Montgomery Academy, Lee Scott, and Midfield, or Glenwood, whoever wins that game tonight.
So is everybody at Montgomery Academy back healthy? I know Ellis had a little bit of issues there for a while.
Well, no, he's not healthy. He's not going to be healthy the rest of this season. He's just going to have to play through. I think he's set to actually have off-season shoulder surgery that's going to keep him out this whole entire AAU season. So, no, they're not healthy, right, to answer your question. So I do believe that's going to play a part also.
Hey, what team you just said was the game you were just talking about?
Glenwood.
Yeah, Glenwood versus Midfield.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if I can find it too. I know a lot of these games came on at 6 o'clock. So, they probably gone off already.
So
right?
is Is anybody gonna give Whitesburg Christian Academy any traffic coming out of the north?
Nah, not in Class 3A. No. They'll be in Birmingham. Just the way I don't think anybody's gonna give Murphy any smoke coming out of the South in Class 6A.
Mm-hmm.
They won their area championship. 6A area won last night. Shout out Coach Epps and those guys down there in Murphy for picking up. Hudson Athletics says MA wins 3A again. He's thinking that MA going back to back.
I ain't mad at that.
I'm not mad at that either. I just think Hill County's tough, bro.
I know they got to go through Gage. I know.
Yeah, they got to go through that guy, dog. And they got to. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they meet in the Sweet 16. I don't even think they meet
all of them early.
Yeah, too early, bro. They too early.
No shot clock and games played too early.
Gotta hate all of that. None of that is good stuff. Let me go to these high school scores tonight. Let me see if I can pull these up right now.
Hey, but before you do that, real quick shout out to Belle Hill over at Mars Hill, over 3,000 points now in her career. That is,
bro.
Wow.
She
Hold on,
balling.
Lance. Tell them though. She 3,000 points. She 3,000 points in her damn 10th grade year, bro.
10th grade. She's gonna have like
10th grade with 3 grand, bro. She's gonna be the all-time leading scorer in the state, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
She's real. If y'all have not watched her play, wow.
Do yourself a favor and go watch her play, dog. She is a man child, a woman child. I want to be politically correct. However y'all want me to say it.
They will win. Are they 2A?
3A. I think they 3A. Mars Bible 3A.
2 or 3, whatever they are, they will win it.
Right. I agree. So I pulled up. What's the day? Friday or Saturday?
Friday.
I think it's Friday.
And today is what's today's date? February what?
13.
13?
Friday the 13th.
Tomorrow.
It's Friday the 13th.
Yeah, tomorrow Love Day. Today Friday 13th.
Okay.
That's why we on here. We're giving love.
We showing y'all some love.
Oh yeah, iBall. Yeah, we care.
A lot of these scores hadn't come in yet. I'm trying to pull up some of these scores. Chat, if y'all got some scores of some games, man, start throwing them in there. Start throwing us some scores of some games that y'all know have reached the final tonight.
So while we're doing that, with Oakwood out in 1A,
let's talk about that.
Huge news.
Right.
Huge news. Who is the odds-on favorite for 1A now?
Well, I don't think. Well, I thought is RC Hatch not 1A? Ain't RC Hatch 1A?
Yeah.
Ain't they defending 1A state champ?
I think that's right.
I had RC Hatch anyway. like if RC Hatch 1A, bro, I was rolling with them. Or it's either Hatch or because they're 4A. What's the other purple team? The Aggies. What their name is? That won the state championship last year. Won the football state championship in Class 4A this year. Got the running back going to Alabama. Damn, chat, help me out, man.
EJ Kroll.
Yeah, man. What school he went to? I'm gonna start with it. Nah, he didn't go to Eufaula. Start with A.
No, he ain't. Yeah, E-Town.
Yeah, he went to Etowah or Eufaula, something like that.
Nah, he didn't go to Eufaula. Jackson. That's it. He went to Jackson. Yeah, thank
Jackson's
you, Chad.
not 1A though.
Yeah, they 4A. They 4A.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, chat. But I'm trying to pull up some scores right now, man. Scores. Here we go. Today. Plainview beat Claiborne County. Marion missing the score. Scoreboards. Well, y'all making it hard on a brother right now to just pull up the scores, man. Let me get some scores, y'all.
They need to get an AI
So
system
let's run through the 5A, 6A, 7A, and ask the chat who y'all got in those 5, 6, and 7. Put in the chat who y'all think are going to win 5, 6, and 7.
Right.
Let's hear it from you guys.
I've had some, I said somebody said that pulling the up mine is gonna pull an upset. I did see that in the chat. I saw some people pick Hazel Green over. I thought somebody picked let me scroll back through the chat. The Portal Scoop in the building. What up, Jay?
Scoop.
Let me see. A lot of people picking Oxford. Shade. They liking Shades Valley also. Hey, Pro One said your hoodie fire, Breezy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We appreciate
And like
that.
I say, man,
appreciate that.
all y'all other AAU programs, man, send us some gear, bro. Hey, listen, y'all. I might be finna go put on my. If they would have won, I would have had on my Florence Nike Polo today. They say Midfield played Altamont today. I thought they played Glenwood today. Like they're not giving Max Preps ain't updated nothing yet, bro. That's why we gonna listen. Next year we're gonna have a database to have all of the scores. Yeah, Midfield and Glenwood, it says in progress. Yeah, Midfield
And
playing
we're
Glenwood.
gonna have a database where coaches upload their proper roster.
Don't get me started on that. Let me go to playoffs.
Man,
Don't
when
get
we
me
were trying to
started on
call those games in Huntsville City, those rosters weren't even close to right.
Right. Get clear. I'm trying to pull this up on NFHS. I mean, we got to get our own system, man, because this just ain't working, bro.
We're on three different websites.
We're on 3 different websites, and we can't get no information.
That's tough.
I hit the wrong button.
So, chat, who are y'all rocking with to win 7A?
Oh, Midfield don't got NFHS. That's why we can't watch the game. Listen, Christian Allen, I'm on Sports Illustrated. Sports Illustrated ain't giving me nothing either.
Dang, I thought NFHS was everywhere.
Well, nah, they probably just don't put it, it take a lot.
Yeah.
Your boy Pinson Valley ain't have it forever. They finally got it. But I'm gonna tell y'all who's a sleeper team out there that people ain't talking about. And that is play Chalkville. Right? We had somebody talk about, they say midfield 67-59 over Glenwood. 67-59. Okay, midfield. Okay. Can you get back? Midfield lost last year in the Sweet 16 to Lee Scott. A shocking upset loss. Everybody was expecting Montgomery Academy and Midfield to be playing in that in that Elite 8 game to go to Birmingham, but they end up losing to Lee Scott in that game. Don't do it again this year. All right. Don't do it again this year.
We got a comment from Nigel Adams from YouTube. He say 7A girls in Hoover, 7A boys from Huntsville, 6A girls Hazel Green, and 6A boys Pelham to win. I guess he's saying to win.
Say that again. He got 6A boys Pelham. I'm not mad at that. Pelham's playing really good basketball.
Yeah. He got 6A girls Hazel Green.
Ooh.
He got 7A girls Hoover and 7A boys Huntsville.
That 7A girls is another one of those regions that Northeast region in Jacksonville State, having to have Albertville and Hoover play again early like that. Those are, in my opinion, the 2 best teams in Class 7A. We got a chance to watch Hoover play Homewood girls the other night when we got ready to call the Hoover Homewood boys game. We were there
Yeah,
for the
right, we
Hoover Homewood
did.
girls game. And
Yeah.
I just got to be honest. Like Kirsten Winston is
Tough.
incredible. She's
Tough.
and I know we talked about Bell Hill. Kirsten Winston
Right.
is incredible. The number 1 player in class of 2029. She's a top 25 player in the country in the class of 2029. Bro, she's awesome.
She got like 50 offers already.
Yeah, she got like 50 offers already. And I don't blame not one of them. But that Hoover Albertville game in Jacksonville at Jacksonville State is going to be one for the ages. Right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's going to be one for the ages. Pokey
Yeah,
Cotton said
sure.
that's his niece. Hey, boy, that's a good bloodline right there, my brother.
Okay, Pookie Cotton.
She is Pokey Cotton.
Oh,
She is absolutely awesome. Like she
yeah,
high level. She WNBA level. Like I'm putting that tag on her already.
right.
Like I
Stamp of
like her.
approval.
Yeah, she can go. She can go for real. Now I ain't gonna sleep. The number 2 player in that class, Morgan Lilly down at St. James, like that.
She tough too now.
Like that. Like she need more love. I understand. Oh, and I gotta give a happy birthday shout out to I got nephews, but this is my niece. All right, shout out to her, man. Heaven Bailey, Stanhope Elmore. They won their area last night. She won area MVP. She stayed locked in with iBall Radio, man. Got to give her a huge shout out and a happy birthday. 17. Happy 17th birthday to our girl, man, Heaven Bailey. She was at Catholic, transferred from Catholic over to Stanhope Elmore, and now she got there, man. She's changed that whole program, and they're going to be really good, and they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in Class 6A coming out of that central region, in my opinion.
That's a good look.
Oh yeah. Now Anaya Blanchard. I said Anaya. Rest in peace. Aaliyah. I think it's Aaliyah. I think. But Blanchard is the heartbeat of that team. She's so freaking good, bro. She's that solid basketball player, right? Like she's gonna be in the right place at the right time all the time. She can guard multiple positions. She can score in multiple ways. She plays with a high motor. She's a Division I basketball player, right? And ain't nobody beating Hoover. And like I say, I love Miley Butler, right? I think, and we even had her on when we were at Albertville. We hadn't dropped that interview, but we had a sit down interview with the name. Help me out. What's her name, Lance?
Smallwood.
Yeah, Lainey Smallwood.
Mm-hmm.
And they got the young girl, the big in the middle, Whitley Booker, right? Pulling up my Rolodex, y'all. So, but Whitley Booker, that's a really good basketball team.
Really good.
They just gotta. Last year they were really good, right? Last year they just gotta run up against Hoover, and every year since Hoover lost Renaya Kelly, Hoover was supposed to be down, right? They supposed to be down. Hoover hadn't lost. They hadn't missed a step yet. They have yet to miss a step. And I think, like I say, with Blanchard, I can't think of the big girl in the middle's name. I couldn't pull that one out of my Rolodex. And Winston, bro, they're gonna be tough to beat. Look at us, man. We gave y'all some girls update, man. We gave y'all a little girls update. Any more scores out there, man? If there's any more scores out there, bro, that we need, y'all want to ask us about it, any more preview, any more games that's coming up tomorrow night. I know it's a lot of games being played tomorrow night across all classifications, area championships and sub-regional games. Chloe, that's her name, signed with Troy. She signed with Troy already.
Chloe.
But if it's any more of those, if it's 7A, man, if it's an area championship in 7A, y'all want us to talk about real quick, or if there's any sub-regional games across 1A through 6A y'all want us to talk about real quick before we get out of here, man, throw those in the chat because we're finna get ready to wrap it up here in a second, man. We've been on a little longer than I expected to be on tonight, but y'all know how I go in iBall Radio in the building, man. we don't know how to stop. We get down because we want to make sure y'all get all the information that y'all need each and every night. Shout out Coach Roger Davis for coming on, man. Shout out PBA Coach D. Like I say, February 15th this Sunday, 3 to 5 p.m. Pelham Rec Center. Come join the PBA family. They'll be running on the Junior EYBL circuit and the Puma Next Pro circuit coming up this spring and summer. So if you're looking for an AAU program to tap in with, man, show up this Sunday from 3 to 5 p.m. February 15th. iBall Radio will be in the building, documenting the entire day, streaming it live across all of our platforms, iBall Radio, iBallRadio.com, and the iBall Radio YouTube page. Go ahead, Lance.
So one thing I just wanted to remind our listeners that, you know, we have a lot going on at iBall. Be sure to check out all the different tabs when you go to iBall.com. And one of the things that we want to remind you all today is that there is a thing where you can get a consultation. That means that you get to work out with one of us one-on-one. That means that we write a real evaluation. That means that you get some footage. That means that you get real instruction and training, whether it's myself, whether it's D, whether it's Chill Will, or any of our other trainers that we work with.
Might be Coach Davis, might be Coach Roger Davis. You never know.
Yeah, and that is what, when you get that type of evaluation and that type of workout, and you can hand that not only to college coaches, but you hand that to your other coaches that you're working with, that is valuable information that they have, because they know the level of which we deal with people, and we're not going to candy coat it. If you ain't got a left hand, we're going to tell them you don't have a left hand. That's something you can work on. So we would love to work with you guys. You can schedule that right on iBallRadio.com. Schedule that for us to come. Breezy does all the film for it, so you get a really nice workout video from it that you can take, and it's just a really great value for what it is.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Yeah, for sure.
If you want to become an iBall Radio athlete, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be 1,000,000% with you. Y'all about ain't gonna get in the gym with me. Like, I'm just gonna keep it one thing. You're about not to go. You probably gonna get Coach Lance. You'll get Coach Chill Will. You'll get Coach John. You'll probably get Coach Roger Davis, and any of our other coaches. You get Coach Barber. You'll get one of those coaches, right? You're about not getting me, right?
I'm just going on the phone.
Yeah, I gotta stay on the phone.
Pull you out of retirement.
Yeah. If y'all pull me out of retirement, bro, I don't know if y'all budget big enough. I'm just gonna keep it real. Your budget might not be big enough to pull me out of retirement to get me in the gym with you, bro. Like I can't do it. I gotta take care of all the other stuff.
You sitting over there with me.
Oh, so Chloe signed with Missouri, not Troy. Why did I thought she signed with Troy? Was she committed to Troy at one time? Did she decommit and go to Missouri? Or do I got something wrong? Or do I got her mixed up with somebody else? Who's going to? No, I got her mixed up with the girl from Catholic. Sorry, you're right. The girl from Catholic, and her name is slipping mine. She signed with Troy. Chloe signed with Missouri. You're right. Thank you, Polka Cotton, for correcting me on that.
The check gonna keep you honest now.
They're gonna make sure you're talking the right thing. They're gonna make sure your information is right. That's why we love y'all. Sorry we didn't have the phone lines open. As y'all can see, we're not in studio tonight. Because we up and down that road right now. So we'll be back in studio hopefully on Monday, maybe. We might have as we've been on live, I got a text message. I gotta check my email. We got something big coming up. Monday? I don't know. I gotta check the email. I ain't checked it yet. So I gotta see what the email says that was sent to me. So once I'll be talking to y'all once we get off live and I read that email and see what it's talking about. We might have some on Monday, but if we don't have it on Monday, I know we got something coming up that is going to be huge for the state of Alabama, huge for iBall Radio, and more importantly, huge for the parents and the players here in the state of Alabama, and all of the college programs in the state of Alabama that recruit Alabama kids. This will be huge for you, right?
So we got multiple surprises. Multiple surprises.
Yeah, we got multiple surprises. multiple surprises coming
This
up, man.
summer's gonna be fire.
Fire,
Fire.
bro. Fire. Like I put it up the other day. I think it might have been the day. Oh, we already know, Pope. We already know you're gonna be right there soon as we come out of the in the Legacy Arena. Soon as I come out of the area from either the hospitality room or the media room or the breakout session post game interview room, my boy Pokey Cotton always sitting right there. Always.
Let's go.
Always.
Let's go.
Every single year he's sitting right there. Top Recruits, what's good? What's happening with
What's
it?
good?
Hey, Top
What up,
Recruits is
though?
one of the. If y'all don't follow them on Instagram, man, make sure you go follow them on Instagram and Twitter. They talk about all things college basketball, not in the state of Alabama, but in the country. They can have some good debates on them. Me and my guy that had some good debates here recently about some of the. You know, he kind of hard on AJ DeBansa. He real hard on AJ DeBansa, and he real high on Darren Peterson, right? And you know, it's good banter, good debate, man. Always got to shout out good platforms that are doing what we need to do for these kids throughout the country to help them get to the next level. So shout out Top Recruits, man. Appreciate you tuning in. But any more scores, man? Any more games y'all want us to talk about a preview, man? If not, we're going to roll up out of here for the night. Appreciate y'all tapping in right here on iBall Radio, iBallRadio.com, iBall Radio YouTube page for the iBall Radio live call-in show every Monday and Thursday or any other night that we want to go live because we own everything that we do. So we do what we want to do when we want to do it. So, but we do have two set nights for y'all every Monday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Hopefully we'll be able to be in studio. But understand, y'all going to have to catch us randomly because with the playoffs starting, I'm calling games for the association during the regionals and state finals. We're pulling up the games, so it's going to be random nights that we won't be in the gym, so we might not be able to go live on our regular Monday and Thursday night. But I will say this, stay locked in because we always try to give y'all a heads up of when iBall Radio is going live. Pokey Cotton said what y'all think about Cam at USC and the other kid at Arizona State. I didn't put Pig or Cam in my article that I dropped about the hype fades. But those were two that I considered put in there. It took me 3 days to write this article. And I had several conversations with Chill Will about it. And I didn't want to get too long in the tooth. I didn't want that article to become about talking about the former players, right? I wanted to keep that article saying, hey, these are just some examples of what happens when the hype fades, when the noise dies down, right? And here's what you need to do. And here's a way for you to approach it going forward, not looking for the hype, right? And Cam at USC, unfortunately, he played with Elijah Arenas. And Elijah Arenas gonna shoot every ball every time. Everybody talking about he a lottery pick, bro. You got to shoot 50% in the game first. Don't tell me how many points you scored, because if you had 25 points, but you went 6 for 28 shooting, bro, I don't see that as very efficient. I don't see that as translatable, right? It's actually a clip that came out today where he's double teamed at the elbow, being surrounded, picks up the ball, trying to dribble between three people, because that's what he did in high school, right? That's what he did in high school, playing on that low level in California, playing against all that garbage. He shot every shot. Cam Woods is standing in the corner wide open. He shoots an elbow jump shot over two people and misses it. Even the game winner that he made the other night was over three people, and it was a horrible, horrible shot. That's not basketball, right? That's not basketball. And that does not translate to me. And I don't think NBA is real basketball. NBA is this facade of basketball that I don't think is a very good brand of basketball. The most purest basketball brand is on the college level, right? And now that they're making money, I think that's the best basketball in the world. I didn't say they had the best players or the best athletes. I think it's the best basketball in the world. That's my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to glorify that mess. That's garbage. They glorify that garbage all the time.
And that's why I'll say this, D. You know, we give trainers a lot of hard times on here, and rightfully so. and I'll say this for myself and the trainers that we are in communication with. If you are working with somebody and you can't leave that session that you're working with them and they give you stats of how many shots you made from each spot, how many misses you made from each spot, how many free throws you made or missed, and give you real data for you to work on and stack against the next time you come, the next time you come, the next time you come, you wasting your time.
Hey, bro. And we not talking about calculating their numbers on the gun.
Hey,
We talking about real
the gun
charting.
is garbage.
We talking about real charting of real game like shots.
Yes.
And if you got a kid in the gym with you, that's 6'6", and you got him in there doing the James Harden sweep through or the Kyrie Irving over the head or the one dribble around the chair step back, hang up your whistle.
Move on.
Right? Let's stop being cookie cutter TikTok, YouTube trainers where you see, I see it all the time, man. And I'm sure top recruits see this all the time. A video will come out and somebody be like, oh, I'm going in the gym and I'm working on that tomorrow and I'm giving that to my kids tomorrow. What? Stop it, man. Stop it. Like, get with somebody.
Amazon's taking applications, bro.
Hey, listen, iBall Radio. Go to iBallRadio.com and get you some iBall Radio merch. Go get this sweatshirt that I got on right now. Go get it at iBallRadio.com. Go get your iBallRadio.com signature dry fits. Listen, I'm going to start thinking y'all really don't rock with us if y'all don't start buying some of this merch and rocking it for us. Show us y'all really rock with us by representing, man. Represent us by representing the merch. Just don't sit here and use us for the information. Support us. That's all I got to say. Support us. All right.
Well
with
said.
that being said, man, I'm finna go make me a margarita. I'm up out this joint, man.
You going to the island?
Yeah, I'm finna go to the islands, to the couch, and make me a megarita. I said M. Y'all don't cuss me out. I said a megarita. I said mega.
Wow.
I said that's a margarita mix, and it's something that we do at the crib, right? So don't y'all go say, "Go D Will, you wildin', boy, you what?" Nah, keep what I said. Rewind it, man.
LANK.
Blank. You better let a naysayer know. Hey, Poker Cotton said it. Poker Cotton just said it, man. Breezy, play the music, man. Let's get up out of here for the night.
For sure.
And there you have it, man. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us right here on the iBall Radio live call-in show right here on iBallRadio.com, iBall Radio YouTube page, and streaming live across all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. Make sure you stay tapped in with us, man. Make sure you go get your iBallRadio.com subscription. Stay locked in. Hit the DM. We got some big information coming up, so make sure you stay locked in. So if you're an unsigned senior, that's all I'm going to say. Unsigned seniors, we got y'all. Stay patient. We got y'all. Got something coming, man. Shout out to the chat, man. All y'all tapped in tonight. We really appreciate y'all. But stay locked in, man. It's playoff time. Win or go home. Stop putting up them whack posts, man. Talking about you out. You ain't out nowhere. Just continue to play, man. Lance, you got something to say to these people?
Yeah, man. It's time to get in the gym. Time to get in the gym and put work in. If you don't know what to do, holler at us.
Holler at us, man. We got all the. We don't have all the answers, but we got a good bit of them. Breezy, holler at these folks, man.
Hey, man, it's your boy Breezy, and it ain't easy.
It ain't easy, man. And y'all already know they call me coach because I teach you how to ball. Until next live session, man. When it will be, we don't know. Just stay tapped in. It might be tomorrow night. You never know. Just stay tapped in, man. Let us know, man. Until then, we up out of here. Peace. Long live Hero.
For sure.